a lot of attention online, with many people identifying one of the two men shot as NBA Ben 10, an affiliate of rapper NBA YoungBoy. And Houston police say that the gunman on the run was actually being robbed for his chains and assaulted when he shot up the restaurant before taking off.
The internet is buzzing after reports about NBA YoungBoy's close friend and associate, Ben 10, began spreading across social media. Within hours, thousands of fans flooded X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all asking the same question: what really happened? As rumors continued to circulate, concern grew throughout the hip-hop community. Some posts made dramatic claims about Ben 10's condition, while others urged fans not to believe everything they were seeing online. Before long, the story had become one of the most talked-about topics among NBA YoungBoy supporters. Then another question started trending. Has NBA YoungBoy reacted? Fans immediately began searching for any statement, social media post, or public response from the Baton Rouge rapper. Given the close relationship between YoungBoy and Ben 10 over the years, many people wanted to know whether there had been any official update. But separating fact from rumor hasn't been easy. In today's world, news spreads faster than ever. A single unverified post can reach millions of people in just a few hours, making it difficult to determine what's actually confirmed and what's simply speculation. That's why today's video is different. Instead of relying on viral rumors, we're going to break down what has actually been reported, what remains unconfirmed, and why so many fans are paying close attention to this developing story. We'll also look at the long history between NBA YoungBoy and Ben 10, why their friendship has been such a significant part of YoungBoy's career, and how fans have reacted across social media. One thing is certain: whenever news involving NBA YoungBoy or those close to him begins circulating online, it quickly becomes a major topic of conversation. Millions of supporters want accurate information, and that's exactly what we'll focus on today. If new official statements become available, they'll help provide a clearer picture of what's happening. Until then, it's important to distinguish verified information from internet speculation. So, what has actually been confirmed? Has NBA YoungBoy made a public statement? And why has this story captured so much attention across the hip-hop world? As news of the incident began spreading, confusion quickly followed. Within hours, social media was flooded with posts claiming to know exactly what had happened to NBA Ben 10. Some accounts reported he had been critically injured, while others went even further by falsely claiming he had died. The conflicting reports left fans wondering what was actually true. According to multiple news reports, Ben Anthony Fields, known professionally as NBA Ben 10 and a longtime associate of NBA YoungBoy, was among two people injured during a shooting at a Houston restaurant after an altercation escalated into gunfire. Authorities said both victims were transported to a hospital in critical condition as the investigation began. As speculation spread online, family members and people close to Ben 10 pushed back against false rumors circulating on social media. Reports indicated that he was alive, and relatives urged fans not to share unverified claims about his condition. That didn't stop the internet from reacting. Across X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, thousands of fans began searching for updates. Many were also looking for a response from NBA YoungBoy, given the long history between the two. For years, Ben 10 has been recognized as one of YoungBoy's closest affiliates and a familiar figure within the Never Broke Again circle. Because of that relationship, any news involving Ben 10 naturally draws attention from YoungBoy's fanbase. However, as of the early reports following the shooting, there was no verified public statement from NBA YoungBoy addressing the incident. While numerous posts claimed he had reacted in dramatic ways, those claims were not substantiated by reliable reporting. This highlights a broader issue with breaking news in the social media era. When a major incident occurs, information often spreads much faster than official confirmation. Short clips, screenshots, and anonymous posts can reach millions of people before investigators or families have had an opportunity to provide accurate updates. That's why it's important to distinguish between verified reporting and online speculation. Authorities continue investigating the shooting, and details may change as more information becomes available. Until then, relying on confirmed reports rather than viral rumors provides the clearest picture of what is known. As more updates emerge, Fans will be looking for official statements from investigators, family members, or those directly involved. Until that happens, much of the discussion remains exactly that, a discussion, rather than confirmed fact. As updates about Ben 10's condition continued to emerge, another question quickly took over social media. What was NBA YoungBoy going to say? Because of their long history together, fans naturally expected some kind of reaction. For years, Ben 10 has been one of the most recognizable members of YoungBoy's inner circle, appearing alongside him throughout different stages of his career. That close connection is why the incident immediately became a major topic among supporters of the Never Broke Again camp. However, as hours turned into days, social media became flooded with claims that YoungBoy had gone live, declared war, or made emotional statements about the shooting. The problem? Those claims were never verified. Several viral posts circulated online, but no reliable evidence confirmed that YoungBoy had made the dramatic statements attributed to him. News outlets covering the story noted that these rumors spread widely despite the lack of official confirmation. This is a reminder of how quickly misinformation can spread during developing news stories. One viral screenshot or edited clip can be shared thousands of times before anyone verifies whether it's authentic. By then, many people have already accepted the rumor as fact. Meanwhile, investigators continued looking into the Houston shooting. According to reports, the incident stemmed from an altercation that escalated into gunfire. Authorities continued reviewing evidence and speaking with witnesses as the investigation progressed. Public reporting also indicated that charges were later filed against Detroit rapper All-Star Jr. in connection with the incident. As for Ben 10, encouraging updates eventually began to appear. After false death rumors spread online, people close to him stated that he was alive. Later reports indicated he was alert and recovering, giving fans hope after days of uncertainty. For NBA YoungBoy supporters, those updates brought some relief. Even without a public statement from the rapper, many fans continued expressing support for Ben 10 and hoping for his recovery. Messages of encouragement flooded social media, with people urging others not to spread unverified information during such a difficult time. The story also highlighted how closely fans follow everyone connected to NBA YoungBoy. News involving his associates often generates widespread attention, not only because of their relationship with the rapper but because millions of fans are invested in the Never Broke Again collective. As the investigation continues and more verified information becomes available, many supporters will be watching closely for official updates rather than relying on internet speculation. In the next part, we'll look at Ben 10's long relationship with NBA YoungBoy, why he's been such an important figure in the NBA camp, and why this incident resonated so strongly with fans. To understand why this story received so much attention, it's important to understand who Ben 10 is within the Never Broke Again movement. For years, Ben 10 has been one of the closest people associated with NBA YoungBoy. Fans have seen him in music videos, behind-the-scenes clips, and social media posts. While he isn't as publicly known as YoungBoy himself, longtime supporters recognize him as someone who has been around the rapper through many different chapters of his career. That history explains why news involving Ben 10 quickly became headline material across hip-hop media. When reports of the shooting first surfaced, fans weren't just reacting to another celebrity headline. They were concerned about someone they had seen connected to YoungBoy for years. Many immediately took to social media to express support and hope for positive news. As the story spread, however, so did misinformation. Some posts claimed to have inside information. Others shared screenshots without sources or repeated rumors that hadn't been confirmed by law enforcement or the family. Within hours, the internet was flooded with conflicting narratives, making it difficult for fans to separate fact from fiction. That's one of the biggest challenges with breaking news today. People often want answers immediately, but official investigations take time. Law enforcement gathers evidence, interviews witnesses, and verifies details before releasing updates. During that process, speculation can easily outpace the facts. Fortunately, later reports provided more encouraging news. People close to Ben 10 indicated that he was alive, and subsequent reporting suggested that he was recovering after receiving medical treatment. While the investigation into the shooting continued, Those updates gave supporters hope after an emotional period. For many fans, the incident also served as a reminder of how quickly circumstances can change. The music industry often highlights success, celebrations, and achievements, but moments like this remind everyone that the people behind the headlines face real-life challenges as well. That's why many supporters chose to focus on sending positive messages rather than spreading rumors. Throughout the ordeal, one message remained consistent across much of the fan community: wait for verified information before jumping to conclusions. As more official updates became available, the picture became much clearer than the rumors that initially dominated social media. It's a lesson that applies not only to this story, but to any developing news event. Looking ahead, fans will continue watching for confirmed updates from authorities and those directly involved. Until then, the focus remains on Ben 10's reported recovery and the ongoing investigation into what happened. In the next and final part, we'll discuss the broader reaction from the hip-hop community, what this incident reveals about the speed of social media, and the key takeaways from this developing story. As the story continued to unfold, one thing became increasingly clear: this wasn't just another viral headline. It became a reminder of how quickly information can spread and how important it is to separate verified facts from speculation. Within just a few hours of the initial reports, social media was flooded with conflicting claims. Some posts reported updates that hadn't been confirmed, while others repeated rumors that were later shown to be false. For fans trying to understand what had actually happened, it became difficult to know which sources could be trusted. That's why official reporting matters. As more reliable information became available, the situation became much clearer than it had appeared during the first wave of online reactions. Reports indicated that Ben 10 had survived the shooting and was receiving medical care, while the investigation into the incident continued. Authorities continued gathering evidence and working to determine exactly what happened. For many fans of NBA YoungBoy, those updates brought a sense of relief. Over the years, supporters have followed not only YoungBoy's music, but also the people who have been part of his journey. Seeing someone closely associated with the rapper involved in such a serious incident naturally sparked concern throughout the hip-hop community. At the same time, the story highlighted the responsibility that comes with sharing information online. A single unverified post can spread to millions of people in a matter of minutes. Once a rumor gains momentum, correcting it becomes much more difficult, even after reliable information is released. That's why many fans encouraged others to wait for updates from trusted news organizations, law enforcement, or family members instead of relying on anonymous social media accounts. The overwhelming message from supporters was simple: hope for Ben 10's recovery and allow investigators to do their work. As the investigation moves forward, additional details may emerge, but it's important to let official sources confirm those developments before drawing conclusions. Incidents like this remind us that behind every headline are real people, real families, and real communities affected by these events. For now, fans across the hip-hop world continue hoping for Ben 10's full recovery while awaiting any future updates from authorities or those directly involved. No matter how quickly stories trend online, patience and verified information remain the best way to understand what's actually happening. And as this case continues to develop, that's exactly what fans should continue to rely on. As this story continues to develop, one thing remains clear: fans are looking for answers, but the most reliable answers come from verified sources, not viral posts. In the hours after the shooting, social media moved at an incredible pace. New claims appeared almost every minute, with some accounts presenting rumors as if they were confirmed facts. Unfortunately, that's become common whenever a major incident involving a well-known artist or someone close to them makes headlines. But as more credible reporting emerged, the picture became much clearer. Authorities continued investigating the shooting, while people close to Ben 10 shared updates indicating that he was alive. Later reports suggested that he was recovering, bringing hope to fans who had been following the story closely. Although many questions about the incident remain under investigation, the focus has shifted from internet speculation to verified developments. For NBA YoungBoy supporters, This situation has also served as a reminder of the close bond many fans feel with the rapper and those around him. Over the years, supporters have watched the Never Broke Again movement grow, making news involving members of that circle feel personal to many longtime listeners. At the same time, this story demonstrates why patience is so important during breaking news events. Investigations take time. Medical updates often change. Official statements may not be released immediately. When information is incomplete, rumors can easily fill the gap. That's why waiting for confirmation from law enforcement, family members, or established news organizations is the best way to stay informed. As the investigation progresses, more verified details may become available. Until then, fans can continue hoping for Ben 10's recovery while respecting the fact that this remains a real-life situation affecting real people and their families. No matter how fast the internet moves, facts should always come before speculation. We'll continue following this story and provide updates if reliable new information is released. Until then, the best approach is to rely on confirmed reports and avoid spreading claims that haven't been verified. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate your support and hope you found this breakdown helpful and informative. Our goal is to bring you the latest updates from the hip-hop world while focusing on verified information and separating facts from rumors. In a time when stories spread across social media in seconds, it's more important than ever to rely on credible reporting and official updates. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow and allows YouTube to recommend our videos to more people who love hip-hop news and celebrity updates. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. We cover breaking hip-hop news, updates on your favorite artists, industry developments, and the biggest trending stories as they happen. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on this situation? Were you surprised by how quickly rumors spread online? Do you think social media has made it harder to separate facts from speculation during breaking news events? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read as many comments as possible, and we appreciate respectful discussions from everyone in our community. Just remember to keep the conversation civil and avoid spreading unverified information. If you have friends or family members who follow NBA YoungBoy or stay up to date with hip-hop news, be sure to share this video with them. It helps more people stay informed with accurate updates instead of relying on internet rumors. Once again, thank you for your incredible support. Every view, every like, every comment, and every subscription motivates us to continue creating quality content for this community. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video with more breaking news, honest analysis, and the latest updates from the world of hip-hop. Thanks for watching.